Hi there, welcome to my channel. I asked my community to send me stories of workings that didn't just bring results, but transformed the practitioner. And this one moved me deeply. A woman named Juliet wrote to me about 2 experiences with Hecate, and the second especially stayed with me. She said years ago, she petitioned Hecate as keeper of the keys to help her son and daughter-in-law through the complexities of buying their first home. She made the petition and everything moved through. But afterward, something happened that struck her. One of the doors in the house had 6 different locks. And later, her daughter-in-law, knowing nothing of Juliet's devotion to Hecate as keeper of the keys, sent her a photograph of a ring full of keys to show the purchase had gone through. And Juliet experienced that as a kind of response, a full circle symbol, a quiet but unmistakable moment of recognition. But then came an even deeper experience. While meditating during a work trip, she had a vision. She saw a light brown sphere, almost like a world. Across it ran a dark road that split into 3. And standing at the 3-fold crossing was a veiled woman in long robes holding up a lantern. And Juliet knew in her being this was Hecate. And then she heard words spoken clearly. "You are the torchbearer. It is your job to hold the torch." I actually had to sit with that, because what do you do with words like that? And what moved me even more is what happened afterward. Juliet didn't treat it just as a mystical experience and move on. She responded. That vision became part of the impetus for her writing her first book, to help guide women through spiritual thresholds and life changes. And she is writing a second book. Think about that. She petitioned for one thing, and what emerged was a calling. Not simply an answered request, a vocation, a life direction. This is why I say sometimes magic doesn't just grant the petition, it transforms the petitioner. Sometimes what answers us doesn't merely move circumstances, it reveals who we are meant to become. In Juliet's case, a torchbearer. And honestly, I find that beautiful. Because this is what people often don't understand about deep practice. The real magic is not always getting what you asked for. Sometimes it is being changed by what you encountered. Thank you, Juliet, for sharing this story. Thank you for watching. Blessed be.